Have you ever smelled something and instantly you remembered a moment that occurred long ago? Believe it or not, smell is closely affiliated with our experiences and emotions. It plays important roles in nature since animals can use that to sense danger. Who's responsible for our sense of smell? Well, that is a job for our olfactory nerve. When odor molecules enter your nose, they go to the nasal epithelium, where they're dissolved in the mucus. In the nasal epithelium, there are nasal cells. These cells have cilia, or hair-like structures that have chemoreceptors. The odor molecules bind to these chemoreceptors, and as a matter of fact, each smell binds to a specific receptor. Did you know that humans can distinguish over 1 trillion different smells? And because of that, we have many different receptors. Anyway, after binding to the chemoreceptors, the information travels through the cribriform plate of the ethmoid bone. This cribriform plate has holes that allow the axons, or the tail-like structures of the cells, to pass through, and as these cells are passing through, they are now known as the olfactory nerve. After going through the holes, they go to the olfactory bulb, where they bind to a glomerulus, which is a location where many olfactory cells of a certain smell gather. Here, these cells are going to synapse or meet another cell, known as the microvilli neuron. These microvilli neurons make up the olfactory tract and will carry the information to the olfactory cortex. After, the information can travel to many places. It can go to the limbic system, where the amygdala and hippocampus are located. The amygdala is responsible for negative emotions such as fear and anger. The hippocampus is responsible for memories. That is why when we smell something, it can bring us back to memory lane where we remember s'mores night from summer camp. Another pathway is that the information from the olfactory cortex can go to the thalamus and then go to the orbital frontal cortex, which can perceive smell and form memories as well. The thalamus is a structure in the brain that can be seen as a sensory gateway. All senses but smell go to the thalamus before going to one of their dedicated portions of the brain. And because of this, the olfactory nerve is short compared to the other nerves. These are the reasons why smell can trigger such powerful memories and emotions. Smell is one of the oldest survival traits, so it was highly important for it to have such powerful effects. Because smell is so impactful, many companies, such as the ones that make perfumes, take advantage of that so they can attract their customers. For example, a candy store can use the smell of chocolate chips to remind someone of the time they baked with their grandma, or a perfume company can use a plant smell that reminds them of spring. Before ending the video, I just want to do a quick review of the pathway of smell. So, when odor molecules enter your nasal epithelium, they'll bind to the nasal cell's chemoreceptors. Then, this information will travel through the cribriform plate of the ethmoid bone and goes to a glomerulus, where they meet the microvilli neuron. After, it will go to the olfactory cortex, where the information can go to the amygdala, hippocampus, or orbital frontal cortex. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it.